It's Monday, May 18th, another beautiful day for some baseball, and we're going to be breaking down the 8 best player props on that entire slate. We got 2 4-mans for you guys, a 4.25x and a 3.5x play. And on top of that, we have the 3 best home run hitters on Monday to cash us out in a 3-man home run parlay. And then we're going to be going on to the sports books, where I'm going to tell you who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
And now, before we get rocking and rolling and breaking down all these plays we have in store for you for Monday, go on ahead and smash that like button. 150 likes on this video, and one of you, if and when the sportsbook play of the day cashes, will be taking home $100 sent straight from me right to you. All you got to do is like this video and comment below. And I do this every day, breaking down player props, giving you guys free plays. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a free play drop. We'll be here all MLB season and beyond. Now, I say all that, but the most important thing that you can do for yourself, go down below in the descriptions. My buddy Stan's over there. He's got ways to get more free plays every single day, ways to build your bankroll, and ways to lock all of these plays in for absolutely free. My buddy Stan in the description is going to send you on over to the Stan.store, and that big, beautiful golden W right up at the top of your screen is exactly where you can get bonus free plays, MLB cheat sheets, MLB home run cheat sheets every single day for absolutely free. And there's also a great free Discord community as well. So get on over to Winnable, join the squad, and ride with us every single day for absolutely free. Now, there is premium options. If you want 45 days of premium for free, plus a free $10, get Kalshi. It's the one I recommend the most right now. You get 45 days versus the 30 with every other app that I have listed here, because we're growing $500 to $10,000. We are up about $280 right now. Had a decent Sunday. Saturday was a bit of a step back. Friday was absolutely insane, and we're going to keep on going at that rate. There's going to be ebbs and flows. This is not a magic pill that I'm trying to get you to swallow. This is just exactly how you can be a profitable sports bettor long-term. So you'll get that free 45 days with code FFAPE on Kalshi, legal in all 50 states. Now, for the player props, I love all of these, but if I had to pick just one, it would be sleeper. Code FFAPE, you get the free $20 without even depositing. When you do deposit, you get a $100 deposit match. On top of that, you get a free 30 days of premium plays. Sign up for any of these and get a free 30 days. Send all the proof to the number down on the bottom of the screen so that I can send you the code for that free 30 days. It's as simple as that. Now, before we get going any further, everybody that's been here before knows I'm the most strike channel on YouTube. We were cooking, getting 5,000 to 7,000 views of video way back when, and then we got strikes, lost the channel for a month. So now we say this to keep everything kosher. Gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only, and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or a legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. We do receive a commission for signups made through those links. They're all right there in front of you on the screen. You get a free 30 days. You get deposit matches, promos, free squares, all of that. All you got to do is use code FFAPE or the code that is listed there over at the Stan.store. Now, one quick announcement, and then we're going to get rocking and rolling and right into the free plays for Monday. And here it is, the big announcement. Now, as a lot of you know, Conor McGregor is now fighting Max Holloway on July 11th in Las Vegas. And your boy Ape is going to be there. I cannot miss this one. It's going to be historic. I cannot wait to see this one live. I'm also a huge Paddy Pimblett fan, or Pimblett rather. And he's going up against Benoit Saint Denis, that should be an absolute banger of a fight. I am a huge UFC fan. You guys already know we dominate the UFC over in premium and in the free plays when we do drop the plays for those events. And this one is going to be massive. I'm going to be there, so you know your boy is going to have to show out. I'm going to be placing a $50,000 bet on this fight card. Now, I don't know what it is yet, but it's going to be huge, and it's going to be so good that I just simply do not want to lose 50K. So I'm going to be diving into that one, finding the best possible outcome to throw all of that money on. And I'll be recording, having some content for you guys in that department as well. Super pumped. Conor McGregor, who I don't know if I like him or not, but it's going to be an absolutely insane fight. I'll be there all week long, going to the pressers, the weigh-ins, all that good stuff. Cannot wait for this one. I could not be more excited. And why do you guys care? Because I want all of you to become with me. Now, not physically, because that would be almost impossible, especially with ticket prices at like $5,000 a piece right now. I would love to bring somebody, but that's just really not on the table. But what we can do is cash together. I opened a package. It's called Vegas Builder. You'll get it for $250. That's cheaper than a month. A month is $277. I know a lot of you think that's a lot, but you get what you pay for over here and anywhere else. If you've signed up for anybody else's picks, you probably already know you kind of get what you pay for. And sometimes you pay for and you still don't get, but you do over here. I document everything and keep everything as transparent as possible. So anyway, Vegas Builder, $250, cheaper than a month. You get it all the way to the event, to include that $50,000 hammer play that I will be having for that event and all the MLB plays leading up to. All of that, it's only $250, less than a month. But you know what? I dropped 10 slots earlier, sold out all 10, and I think I just opened these 10. I'll make it half off for the next 5 people that sign up with code UFC. You get 50% off the Vegas Builder package. So don't delay, get in there. These will sell out super quick, especially once I announce that 50% off. Probably going to have 10 people texting me, yelling at me that they didn't get it for 50% off, but that's why it's called a flash sale. So 50% off. This will be the only sale on that. Only 5 of those will be released. Code UFC. Whoever gets it first gets it. Do not delay. Still, $250 is a great, great deal. You'll get from now all the way until that event. And we're going to be making some money. I'm going to go extra hard because I got to be able to justify to myself, my wife, that I'm going to be throw 50K on a play and go to this event that's probably going to cost me about 20K to go to. So get on over there. We're going to destroy the books all month long. Cannot wait for that UFC card. Now, without further ado, let's get into the free plays for Monday. Player prop number 1, we're going with Juan Soto here, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, going up against the Washington Nationals, which is a big step down, in my opinion, than the New York Yankees, which they just played extremely well against them. Now they're going up against Irvine on the mound, who's 1-4 with a 5.91 ERA. Juan Soto, he's done this in 4 in a row. I think he's about to make it 5 in a row on Monday. He's only averaging that 1.9, but the Mets have seemed to turn it on just a little bit as of late. Ever since that Detroit series, they've been playing much, much better baseball. I expect that to carry over into this next series versus the Nationals. And as you can see here, some decent data against Irvin. 14 plate appearances, 3 hits, 1 home run, and 2 RBIs as well. 21.4 strikeout rate, which is not too shabby. Now, against those right-handed pitchers, a .338 batting average in Irvine, yeah, it's red. He does a little bit better against lefties, if you can call it that. It's still a 5.46 ERA, which we absolutely love. 1.0 home runs per 9, which we love. 224 batting average allowed, which isn't great, but still doable. And Juan Soto is an absolute beast. We're taking it for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, for a little correlated pairing here, we're taking Luis Torrens, the catcher, the 9-hitter for the New York Mets. Basically, I think they're going to get through the order. And then on that turnaround, Torrens going to get on base. And honestly, we don't even really need Soto to knock him in for him to score a run here to clear him out. But I do believe Soto will have plenty of opportunities to knock somebody in. And I'm hoping it's Luis Torrens. I do like him for about 1.5. We're just going to take him for 1 here. Something a little light. Call it a day. As you can see here, he got a blanked 2 games in a row there against the New York Yankees. Did not catch on Sunday. Should be back in the rotation here on Monday. Going up against the same pitcher, Irvin. Not good. Now, he's only 1 for 7 with a 143 batting average allowed, or batting average rather. Not really worried about it. Jake Irvin with his right-handed batters hitting a 300 with a 6.75 ERA, 1.8 home runs per 9. Now, is Torrens going to knock one out of the park? Probably not. It is on the table, but I do think he has a decent game. I think he could potentially get about 2 hits in this game and maybe a run scored. So I love him here at this spot with just that 1 hit, run, and RBI to clear us out and take us home. Next, in one of the better matchups on the card for Monday here, we got the Rangers going up against Colorado. We already know Colorado, that ball field is absolutely glorious. We just witnessed it with the Arizona Diamondbacks going off, and now it's the Rangers coming to town and having their turn. We're taking Brandon Nimmo here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. You can play 2.5 if you want to. Don't mind it. A little plus money there, but I do like the 1.5 a lot better. As you can see, he's only done this in 3 of his last 10. But it doesn't matter when you're up in Colorado. When you're going against Quintana, who's 1-2 with a 3.97 ERA, I love Brandon Nimmo in this spot to have a little turnaround. He's been a little sluggish as of late, as you can see here in this 10-game span, just popping off 3 times out of 10. I like him to do it for us on Monday. He's got some decent numbers against Quintana. Not a huge data sample here with just 5 plate appearances, but he is 2 for 5, batting at 400 with a home run and an RBI, which we absolutely love. And on top of that, against those lefties, Nimmo does a little bit better with a 298 batting average. And the lefties do a little bit better against Quintana with a 4.70 ERA, 3.5 home runs per 9, which is insane, especially playing in Colorado with some nice weather again on Monday. We expect the Rangers to have a day. You can throw a dart at their lineup, and you're probably going to hit a couple plays. One of my favorites in that lineup is Brandon Nimmo, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, we got Jake Burger, and I would play him up to 2.5. Probably going to take him for 1.5, but I would definitely play him up to 2.5, especially for some nice plus money here, going up against, once again, Quintana on the mound for the Colorado Rockies, playing in the, once again, best ballpark in America, in the MLB, to absolutely crush. And I expect him to do that for us on Monday. He's done it in 4 of his last 10, had a good game coming out of that series against the Astros, 2 good games against the Diamondbacks. Really nothing to brag about, nothing to really pop off the screen at you, but I do like his data here in this game. He is 0 for 5 against Quintana. 0 for 5. We love that. We absolutely love it. Why? He's not going 0 for 7, 0 for 8. Not against Quintana. Quintana probably won't even last that many innings, to be honest with you. I think the Rangers are going to run them out of the park. Now, the Colorado Rockies can hit too, so the game could be close, but I definitely like the Rangers to put some runs up on the board before Quintana gets out of there early. And as you can see, against those lefties, 233 batting average, and against those righties, they do a little bit worse against Quintana, 3.76. Again, nothing to really brag about. They do hit the ball more with a 266 batting average, but Quintana does keep the ball in the ballpark against those righties. But Jake Burger is going to be on that home run play. I think he's going to absolutely cook for us on Monday. Give us Burger over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and I'm going to take him for a home run as well. Next, we're going with Kyle Schwarber, over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and why the hell wouldn't we? He's one of the hottest hitters in baseball right now. It seems like he hits a home run just about every single game. I mean, he did it for 5 in a row there, took a little break, 2 more in a row, 2 games off. He's probably going to hit one out of the park here on Monday. Love him for over 2.5 at that plus money. Going up against Lodolo, who's 0-1 on the year. He's only pitched 10 innings, though, so don't think that he's a throwaway at this point. He's definitely on his road to being one with that 8.68 ERA. Don't really think he has the greatest stuff, like the Philadelphia Phillies at home in this one. And as you can see here, Lodolo kind of owns Schwarber. He's only 2 for 15. He's only batting a 167. He's only got 1 home run and only 1 RBI. But this year, Lodolo is getting absolutely bombarded by those lefties. Now, granted, he's only faced 11 of them. He does have that 13.50 ERA, though, and a 4.44 batting average allowed, and 4.5 home runs per 9. And Kyle Schwarber, as hot as he is right now, having 2 games in a row where he didn't hit a home run. He blanked out on Sunday, doing absolutely nothing in a 6-0 victory against the Pirates. I think he's going to go absolutely nuclear on Monday. Wouldn't be surprised if he had 5 or 6 hits, runs, and RBIs in this one in total by the game end. I love him for this 2.5. Love him even more at 1.5, and we like him for a home run as well. We're taking Kyle Schwarber here on Monday over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We're following that one up with Trey Turner. Now, you could definitely go Bryce Harper in this one. I do think Phillies are going to have a day, but I like Trey Turner just a little bit more. We like him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs here. He's averaging 1.9 in this 10-game span. He's done it 4 in a row. Phenomenal series against the Pirates. Good game against Skeens as well. Cannot believe that the Pirates gave that one up with Paul Skeens on the mound. He's got to be so sick of throwing absolute gas and having his team not have any run support for him. He's also kind of looking a little bit bad this year as well. He's not his typical self. But irregardless, we like Trey Turner in this spot. Once again, he's going up against Lodolo. And he's got some pretty good data to back it up. He's 3 for 12, not a bad sample size there, betting that 333. Now, he has struggled against those left-handed pitchers, which is a little bit of a cause for concern, but we're still going to back the guy here on Monday. Just think he's a little too hot for that to really be a factor in this one. And Lodolo against those righties does a little bit better, but again, it's still a 7.36 ERA. It's still a 259 batting average, and it's still 2.5 home runs per 9. Nothing to brag about at all. We like Trey Turner over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And it almost feels like a necessity at this point to take Daddy Shea Langoliers in this spot against the Angels, who just got beat by the Dodgers in the series and on Sunday, and now they're throwing Urena at the Athletics. He's 1-4 with a 3.29 ERA. The Athletics can put up a serious amount of runs any given day, any given game. They got 4 here on Sunday, 5 there on Saturday, 4 again on Friday. I like him for about 4 to 5, believe it or not. I know that's hard to believe after they just did that 3 in a row, but I do like them for about 4 to 5 runs in this matchup against the Angels. Shea has done this in 7 of his last 10, averaging 3.7 in that 10-game span as well. No data against Urena, but Urena against those righties struggles massively. 50 batters faced, and he's got that 5.79 ERA. He's given up a home run, 1.0 per 9 innings, and a 3.18 batting average allowed to those righties. We like the Angels to put up some runs, whether they win or lose. I think it's going to be a nice game, and I think Shea's going to contribute. So we're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And we're following that up with his teammate Nick Kurtz over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Literally scorching hot as of late. Cooled down a little bit against the Giants in this series over the weekend, which was a cause for concern. But he's been so hot, I think he's ready to bounce back. He was due for a little bit of a regression. As you can see, he's averaging that 3.3, just scorching hot. Not even going over 2, but completely obliterating it. And I like him to get at least 2 here in this spot on Monday against a struggling pitcher in Urena. A nice little crosstown rivalry game once again. And as you can see here, against those righties, he does a little bit better with that 282 batting average. Now, Urena does do fairly well against those lefties with that 2.00 ERA, only 0.5 per 9, 140 batting average. But I'm willing to bet, quite literally, that Nick Kurtz will have a good game on Monday. Whether he does 5 or 6 hits, runs, and RBIs, probably not. Do like him for about 2 to 3 here. Like him to clear this line of 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And just to recap the plays and how I locked them in, we got Kyle Schwarber and Trey Turner paired up with Nick Kurtz and Shea Langoliers. Now, this is the 3.5x play, and it's probably because Nick Kurtz, we had to take him at that 0.5. The line isn't available yet for 1.5, but I definitely love him at that 1.5 here in this spot. So you can increase your payout once that line has dropped. I just wanted a screenshot for you guys, but I love this 4-man for Monday there. And then we got Juan Soto, Luis Torrens mixed up with Brandon Nemo and Jake Berger, taking us home for a 4.25x payout. We love this 4-man as well for you guys on Monday. You can lock all of those in on Sleeper, get your free $20 with no deposit required. Deposit and get a $100 deposit match. And on top of all of that, you get that free 30 days and a free square, something like Shohei Ohtani, under 99.5 total bases to add to one of those plays and increase the payouts, all with code FFAPE. Use the code, deposit, take a screenshot, send it to the number below. Now, the next one is the 3-man home run play that we love for Monday. You get $200 in no sweat entries over on Better. 3-mans can be hard to hit on a home run parlay. So you're going to want to go ahead and get a no sweat entry, and you get $200 worth with code FFAPE over on Better. So make sure you're taking advantage of that one. And we got Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and Jake Berger. I'm probably going to cook up another 3-man and the home run cheat sheet for you guys for absolutely free over on Winnable, because I definitely want to have one where Kyle Schwarber is included there. You could do the big 3 on Monday. I do kind of like Aaron Judge, Kyle Schwarber, and Juan Soto as well, or maybe something else. I'll probably do a whole separate 3-man for you guys, but we got to include Kyle Schwarber on one of them for you guys on Monday. But that's the 3 we're rocking with right now: Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and Jake Berger. And then our sportsbook play of the day on Kalshi. With code FFAPE, you get that free $10 and 45 days of premium. We're growing 500 to 750. We'll document it all. I missed yesterday's video because I do have a camp. We were up in the Adirondacks. I live in New York. We were up there. The kids, the first night there, they were just so excited. They couldn't fall asleep until it was 1:30. I'm not even joking with you guys. I got a 6-year-old and an 18-month-old, and they just would not calm down. It was infuriating, and we got through it. All you dads know what I'm talking about. But we love the Philadelphia Phillies here in this spot against the Reds. Nick Lodolo on the mound. I don't think he's going to be able to slow down this Phillies lineup. Now, it could be a little bit concerning because sometimes the Reds, they just pop off randomly and score 10 runs. But I like Philadelphia to hold their own with them on Monday. And their starter, he's not that great either. Andrew Painter, 1-4 with a 6.21 ERA, but I do like the Philadelphia in this one just a little bit more. I wouldn't mind the over-under in this game as well, 9.5. Do think it's going to be a nice high-scoring game for you guys. Should be a doozy to watch, and we're backing the Philadelphia Phillies here in this spot. Now, if they win, one of you, just for liking the video and commenting below, will be getting that $100. That's all I got for you. It's a Monday. Let's have a day, and I'll see you in the next